unfiltered up they stream. Straight from the heart of the Pimcore team. Breaking the mold, we're bringing it new. Knowledge and power directly to you.
Hello and welcome to Pimcore Insights. My name is Christian, I'm VP Product at Pimcore, and with me in the session is...
Hello, my name is Herbert. I'm the head of development and product at Pimcore.
Hi Herbert, great to have you here. Since you're today in the session with me, let's pick a bit a more technical topic, but I think this topic is still also very relevant for upgrade strategy and your plannings. So that's the reason why we chose this topic. So Herbert, what's the topic of today then?
It's about Symfony 7 and how Pimcore supports Symfony 7 and the upgrade path from Symfony 6 to Symfony 7.
That's a very important topic indeed, since Symfony is our base framework, our foundation actually. So this is really very important. So what is our plan and when do we do support Symfony 7?
So we already support partially Symfony 7. So we implement the Symfony 7 and Symfony 6 support in parallel with the latest platform release that was 25.3, where we support all the Symfony bundles with non-breaking changes. So for the roadmap for 25.4, for this year LTS version, now we managed to fully support Symfony 7 in parallel with Symfony 6, means without any breaking changes or even the bundles with breaking changes, we are now able to support both versions of Symfony.
Which is pretty cool, I would say. So really you can pick now which Symfony version you want to use in your application. And yeah, why is that so important? What would you say?
That's very important because that gives you the security because to having an upgradable and long-term stable version of Symfony, Symfony 6 will in the near time run out of support. So you have to upgrade to Symfony 7 to stay on a maintained version, so get security and bug fix updates for Symfony. That's part. And of course, Symfony 7 has a bunch of new cool features that you possibly want to use. That's also part of this migration we now finished.
Yeah, and actually what is also particularly important, since now with 2025.4 we will support both versions, you can migrate your code with this Pimcore version, right? So you can upgrade to 2024 5.4 and then you can upgrade your custom implementation, also your third-party bundles in this 2025.4 instance to Symfony 7 and go from there, right?
Exact. That's the way we try to manage to do this implementation. It would be relatively simple to just switch to Symfony 7 and totally move away to Symfony 6 support. It was a little bit more tricky to support both versions. As already mentioned, there are a few bundles having breaking changes between 6 and 7 in Symfony. So now we managed to support both of them, but that's what we actually do. So Pimcore, the whole Pimcore system and the whole bundles from Pimcore as they are provided support both versions, but that's not necessary also true for third-party applications or your customizations. That's why we provide a freeze bundle you can install in additional to Pimcore that sticks your Symfony version to 6 or 7, so you can easily update and you have to change nothing to the latest Pimcore stable LTS version. When we release it, stick it to Symfony 6 and then do step-by-step the Symfony 7 migrations, either your own or the third-party migrations, and you will be able to update immediately without getting into troubles that you have to do some migration projects just to get to the latest LTS version.
Yeah. So when you now would install 2025.4, it would automatically also update the Symfony if you don't have your requirements somewhere in your own code. But to really fix Symfony to the older version, to make sure there are no problems, no breaks, then you can use our Symfony Freeze Bundle. You will find that all in the documentation and in the upgrade notes, right?
Exactly.
So Herbert, last but not least, what is our future roadmap for Symfony support? What are we planning in the upcoming versions then?
So in the next major release with 26.1, we're planning to remove the Symfony 6 support completely. So there we will be the switch to Symfony 7 only. Actually, if you look a little bit wider in the roadmap, we will start then partly supporting Symfony 8 after this Symfony 7 switch, but that's the long-term roadmap. We will clean up our code base because, as already mentioned, there is Symfony 6 and 7 support now included. We will do a cleanup of the migration stuff and the bridges we implemented. And we plan to switch to PHP 8.4 only possibly in the future for the next upcoming releases to enable the actual modern and latest features of PHP.
So interesting times ahead, I would say. Herbert, thank you
Indeed.
very much. That was it for today
You're
already.
welcome.
So thanks for watching and see you. Bye bye.
See you. Have a nice day. Bye.